And look who we have with us.
It's me, Robert, the funniest kid ever.
Check him out, y'all. Well, today I'm gonna do another seafood boil. You know I love my seafood, but this time I added lobster to it. And this lobster, I tell you, is pretty lively, and so are the crabs. I'm a little intimidated, I must say, but I'm gonna get in there and handle up and man up so that I can get to my seafood tonight.
Don't have my Roblox in there.
Let me take a few minutes to tell you about my channel. Basically, what I do here is I encourage men and women to dream again. As we go through life, things happen and we lose sight and focus on our dreams. I just want to let people know that you can dream again. You can get that dream back, but you have to begin to focus. You have to activate the law of attraction. And my channel is going to help you to do that. Today, I wanted to revisit the topic of accepting responsibility for your life. Because I know that's kind of not the norm. It's not what you hear every day. But I tell you, accepting responsibility for your life can change your entire life. So we're going to visit that topic today. This is the boil that I use, the Louisiana brand, crawfish, shrimp, and crab boil. I like the flavor of it. It's kind of spicy. I haven't found that it's too salty, but I don't think I use enough to make it salty because I'm into flavor and not necessarily just salting my food. So I use this, but then I have a secret ingredient that I'm not going to tell you about. So this special ingredient that I'm going to put, this spice that I'm going to put in the boil today is new. But when I smell this particular spice that I've had in my cabinet, I said to myself, this smells like the crawfish tastes when you suck the head. Whatever this flavor is, it's like in the lungs of the crawfish when you open it up, and if you do it that way and suck that, it smells like it's this. So I'm gonna give it a shot, and if I got it, I'll be so excited, so excited, so excited. At the end of the video, I will tell you about the secret ingredient, but you gotta hold on to the end. We're gonna go ahead and get these crawfish cleaned. You see they're pretty lively in there. I think it's pretty lively. And we'll see when we get them out. Woohoo! Oh, they some big ones. Oh, Lord, they big this time. They some big ones. I got to let you see this. You see how big these things are? I'm scared to touch the pot. The bowl, I mean. Get them. They are serious. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get these things cleaned. So I forgot to put the sausage in there, so I did add sausage to that, the home sausage that I was telling you about, the garlic kind. But really, any smoked sausage that you prefer will work. I put the beer in the pot so that it can start steaming, and I added some water and some vinegar as well. For some reason, I'm really afraid of this lobster. I feel like he is going to move when I finally, but maybe he died in there. I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared. But the funny thing is I want the seafood so bad that I do it. And I was going to just dump them in there. God, I'm scared. Maybe I should just get a bowl like that. And maybe that can help me. I don't know. I'm scared, y'all. So nervous. I'm so nervous. And I can't keep this off of here for too long because the spices and the steam kind of get to my throat. Jesus. I don't know why they put them in a... Oh, yeah, he must have died. Because he ain't moving at all. Oh, I'm so scared. I hope he's not faking. I hope he's not faking. See him? I hope he's not faking. I'm nervous. Oh God, I'm nervous. Because now I got to pick this thing up and put him in here. I'm going to boil him. I'm gonna have to dump them all dump them all together. I was a little nervous. Woo! See, he ain't dead. He was just playing dumb. Because his thing is moving. Come on. Let's see this together. I had enough water in there that covered him up. Thank God. So, I got to muster some courage around here so I can do these crabs. God help us all. Because since we're talking about responsibility, taking responsibility for ourselves, I wanted to take a minute to kind of discuss what that even means right now. And something happens with these crabs because these crabs are crazy. And I saw that they were crazy when I picked them up. But I wanted to eat crabs so bad that I said I don't mind how wild they're acting. I pray they'll calm down. But if they don't, I know I still wanted to eat them. And that's like that Maya Angelou quote where she says, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. So as adults, we get in relationships, and I mean romantic relationships and just friendships with people, and we are expecting them to be something that they aren't. We do things for them, and then maybe we don't get anything in return, and then we're upset, our feelings are hurt. We have to look at our part. What did we do? How did we aid in the dysfunction of whatever that relationship was? Because we all have a choice before we do something. So we're going to see what happens to these crabs later. What happens to me while I'm trying to get these crabs. All the hooping and hollering I'm probably going to do while I'm getting the crabs. But that's a choice that I made. You know, the crab is only behaving like a crab because it's always been a crab. So these people we have had bad relationships with, and they've gone sour, and we're wondering what happened. You knew you saw hints of who that person was when you were dating them or when you first met your friend, and you knew. So as you continue on to have that relationship with that person, you have to think, that was your choice. You chose that. And that's what I mean by accepting total responsibility. But it even goes even back further. It's not just about accepting responsibility for today. Accept responsibility for your entire life. And okay, that's just the ice. I'm so on edge, y'all. It's not just about that. It's about accepting your childhood for what it was and being able to forgive and let go. Because what accepting responsibility for your entire life allows you to do, it allows you to forgive more easily. And forgiveness is not for the person who you had the altercation with. Forgiveness is for yourself so that you can be blessed and move forward. And that's a hard one for people to kind of get. But when you forgive, it sets you free. It's like your life just opens up and you really see the abundance in the world there is for you. So I'm just going to leave you with that one last thought. Accept responsibility for your life. Forgive those who have hurt you and let it go. Because those things, that negativity that you're holding on to, or those negative thoughts from the past relationships that you're holding on to, they are preventing you from having that life of abundance that you want. They're preventing you from activating the law of attraction. And like I told you, law of attraction is always working. But you can have positive results or negative results. I choose that positive result, so I choose to forgive. What do you choose? So I opened up one of the bags. Can you see? So I opened up this bag a little bit. And the crabs are in there. And I would like to see if I can transfer them to the sink to run some cold water on them. But I am thinking I might just dump them straight in the pot. And because they were like serious. I have decided that I'm terrified because I still have the picture in my mind what those crabs are doing in the market. So I'm gonna try this. I was just about to give up. To be honest. I got one out the bag, but he was dead. So that was like, but these other ones are sitting back in here like, don't touch me. Like, they like, you know. I could dump them out, but I'm afraid that they might fill too much of the sink up, maybe. But it's only about 6 crabs per bag. Oh, Jesus. Woohoo! Okay. Can't do it. idea why I'm so nervous. I know why I'm nervous, because they terrified me in the store, and two of them fell out of my hand into the shopping cart, and I had to pull them out, and they all clenched in the cart. Oh, time. See, you hear that? Oh, I still got this dead one in here. Oh, Jesus, you hear that? Oh my God, they trying to climb up the side. They crazy. Woo, the steam getting to them a little bit now. You see my problem with them? That's why I don't want to touch them. Oh my God! I better put the lid on this pot. They fighting to the end, They are scaring me. They scaring me. Oh! I ain't messing with these. I am not messing with these crabs. I'm not. I am not messing with these crabs. I am not. Oh, Lordy. Okay. And I have my new, see, I told you I was going to get it delivered. I did. I got it. So this is, see, it's from Made in Maryland. It's Made in Maryland with pride. And so they sent me a nice little card. I probably should show you that I've never gotten, because I guess they don't have as many orders right now because of the pandemic. And then, oh my Lord. Woo! They sent me this little thank you note. I thought it was really cute that they sent this note. And that way I get 20% off my next order if I order by the end of May, which I probably won't, so I won't be able to use it. And then they've never added this in there. This is a how to eat crabs postcard. You smell that spice? Can you smell it? It smells so good. It smells just like steamed crab to me. I love it. Let me put this dead crab in there. These crabs. I should have had a couple drinks before I started these crabs. I have some wine. I do. I have some wine. But I haven't really been drinking it because I need liquid courage. You know how they say, ignorance on fire. Yeah, that's what I need right now. I need to not know and believe that these crabs could actually clinch me, and then I'll be good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these beautiful shrimp that I have. See those? I'm going to put those in here, and then when they cook, I'm taking all the stuff out of this pot. You know, the shrimp don't take long. I think this boil is going to be good. I think it's the best I've ever made. But what I like about the bowls, they remind me of home, and it's a time where you sit around and you eat and you talk and you find out what's going on with everybody for the week. And there's some place in Baltimore that my cousin took me to where we got crabs when I went. I really liked it. I think it was Conrad's. I think this was called Conrad's. I really enjoyed it. So if you're from Baltimore and you have your favorite crab spot, what is it? Where do you like to go? And if you're here in Houston, what crawfish place do you like? And have you been able to get them to go while we've been on quarantine? Because I know some places have been delivering, but I don't know if your favorite place was actually doing that. So I went and got it. See? I think that's Lennon Kugel, summer shandy. You see the little lemon? Yeah, the lemon. So I like this. They have one that's grapefruit, and I like that as well. But I do like beer, and I do like craft beer. I like wheat beer. If you have any suggestions on wheat beer that's not like the ones that we know about, like the Blue Moon, you know, or the Shock Top, do you know some others, some ones that I can get probably in my market or at my local grocery liquor store? That's what I call specs because it's so huge. But if you have some ideas, drop a comment, because I am a beer girl. I do enjoy drinking beer, but I don't drink it all the time because of supposedly the belly effect. But I see women that I know who don't seem to have such problem with the belly effect that they drink this beer. But they might be working out a little bit harder than I am probably. But either way, let me know. I really am into beer. I'm a beer and wine girl. Do love tequila. That's why I did the video where I made the frozen margarita for Cinco de Mayo. That's video 3 because it's a 3-part series. And then this, I like red and white. I bought this because it said Dreaming Tree. And you know, Dawn dares to dream. So I buy based on labels. So I was in the market and I knew I wanted red, but I didn't know a brand per se. So I was looking around at the labels and I saw Dreaming Tree. So they have this crush, and I'm assuming this must be a blend. If you're into wine and you have some suggestions for some pairings from some of the food that I've made, I'm definitely open. Leave a comment below. And I guess what I can do is start to share more of my wine journey with you guys, and you can see what it is that I'm drinking, why am I drinking it, and how I'm drinking it. Because some people just are afraid of wine, but what I like to tell people is whatever you enjoy drinking is what you should drink. So I never seasoned the top of this last bunch because they were like jumping to see the seasoning. Woo! I don't even know if you're supposed to wait this long to season, but these crabs are so crazy. I wasn't putting my hand in there while they were still alive. Ooh. These crabs smell so good, and I would like to think it's because I have my spice. I have my spice. We were always told in Baltimore, the crab is dead, don't eat it. But, excuse me, but you know that crab that was dead, but I put him in the pot. I did, because he was big. He was like this big. I'm not eating that. But I never can tell between if one died versus the ones that are alive. I can never tell the difference. So now I'm going to make the garlic butter sauce. So I use salted butter. It doesn't have to be Land O'Lakes. I usually buy the cheapest butter that they have because butter is very expensive. So I usually buy the store brand. And actually today I was able to pick up some that was the store brand. They had it in. But since, you know, COVID-19, the pandemic, everything that I usually use isn't always available at the market. So I'm just putting the butter in here because I don't want to put the garlic first. Because if you put the garlic first in the pan, it may burn. So I put the butter first, and let's move that back a little bit. So I put the butter first so that the garlic doesn't burn when I put it in. I bought the the chopped garlic that they have in the jar. I bought that, and so I don't have to worry about going through too much garlic. And then to this, I'm also gonna add red pepper flakes, and I'm gonna add thyme, and I'm going to add lemon pepper. And I'm going to squeeze lemon in it as well. Because what you really want to happen, you want the garlic to infuse in the butter, therefore garlic butter. You don't want to just be chewing the garlic to get the garlic flavor. You want it to be in the butter. So I usually put this on like low to medium so that it doesn't, like the butter doesn't heat too much, because you want it to infuse. You don't want to have the butter like it's ready to fry something. You don't want it like that. You want it at a low simmer. So I'm gonna put thyme in, and these are the flakes, not the ground stuff. And I keep forgetting about red pepper flakes. So I keep using everything that I had from Pizza Hut. Look at that. See that lobster, them crawfish, that shrimp? See them crabs right there? Do you see that sausage, that corn and potato? So I'm going to sit down and I'm going to dig in, and so is my family. They're going to join me, and we are going to have our seafood night. Now, remember, if you like what you saw, please, please, please see all this beautifulness. Like the video. If you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe. And if you are a subscriber, please leave a comment. Come on, dreamers. Talk back to me. Tell me what you want to see, because this is some awesomeness right here. I'm so excited. I'm so ready to eat. And remember, take responsibility for your life.